guys, welcome back to Freakshow's Forgotten Films. Please excuse the fact that I am in the same wardrobe as Monday's video. We're doing two in one day because we did Horror Pack and that one didn't take as long because I didn't have to watch a movie, so I figured I'd get ahead and film Wednesday's video right now, so I have time because it's a time crunch. Okay, so there's nothing to do but rattle the bones. Now, I'm gonna wait a few days before I put any entries from the Horror Pack in here because I'm gonna see, of course, if the Mr. Mountain wants to watch any of the movies first. Because once they go in here, they don't come out until I draw them from the coffin. So let's see what today's movie is gonna be. Okay, I have my entry. Safety first. I do never want to spill those. Ever want to spill those. Okay. Oh, we have another multi-pack one. This one's called, can you see? Maybe? Frozen in Fear. So let's go ahead and dig it out. Okay, I've dug it out. Here we are. It is this guy right here. This horror pack also has Roman on it, which it's a movie. Where's the box art? There we go. It's a movie that I kind of enjoy. I do have a physical copy of, a separate copy. It's almost like a companion piece as such to May. It's a decent movie. Hoboken Hollow's on here. What is that? Because, like, is that C. Thomas Howell? Yes. And Dennis Hopper. Okay. I feel like I should have seen that. Anyway, what we're going to watch is Frozen in Fear. So this says, Lacey seeks out the work of an artist who, unbeknownst to her, has taken up an interest in ice sculpture with a human twist. Okay, well that sounds unique, actually. It's almost like a frozen house of wax. Okay, yeah, okay. We'll see how this goes. It is 98 minutes long, so we got a little bit of a sit toward it ahead of us. Oh, we're fine. It's fine. This is fine. So I will see you all in 98 minutes. What in the pretentious, melodramatic, wannabe giallo fuckery was that? I spent half this movie wondering where Marlena was and if she was still possessed. Like, somebody called Tabitha, Timmy the doll is down a fucking well. Holy shit. Okay, so ratings. Let's get ratings out of the way. 3.9 out of 10 on Rotten Tomatoes. Generous. On IMDb. Again, generous. Rotten Tomatoes didn't have any critic score, any tomato meter yet, because there was no reviews. It did have an audience score of 12%. That's more like it. Okay. So this movie is also known as The Flying Dutchman. Never heard of that either. It's not a horror movie. It is a horror movie in like the last half hour-ish. I'll get into that. It's not a horror movie. This is a Harlequin romance with a killer. I am not even going to get into the plot in depth. I'll give you a quickie. Eric Roberts. Of course it's Eric Roberts. He's an artist in a small little spooky fishing town. Very, very tiny little fishing town. There's a big gallery that finds a piece of his work. They want all of his work, so they send this lady. And there's a killer. I wonder who that is. There's a bunch of soap opera antics. The end. The acting itself is not too bad if you're thinking more 90s movie of the week acting. There's a character, Moira. I kind of like her. She's kind of sassy. She runs this inn. She's one of the main characters. But if you take this movie and you do some real creative editing and stick Angela Lansbury in there somewhere... Yeah, we got an episode of Murder, She Wrote here. That's what it was reminding me of. Just Murder, She Wrote, but a little bit more R-rated. Not R-rated because of too much blood and gore. There's a... but it's like almost you could get away with this on TV, except for a few things. It's mostly just nudity type situation. It'd make a good Hallmark Channel movie if you cut out the gore. This was bad, guys. Eric Roberts. I'll give you this. Eric Roberts is the best part of this movie. Most of Eric Roberts' low-budget movies like this, he is the best part. He'll just do anything now, won't he? He is sexy, and he's charming in this. And, okay... if you take this movie, let me pitch a better movie. Let me pitch a better movie. If you take this movie and you follow Eric Roberts' character, Sean, his name is Sean. If you just follow his character and, spoiler alert, he's the killer, as if we didn't figure this out in the first 10 minutes. If you follow him... and you actually see him doing his thing during the whole movie and not just in the set piece at the end, you may have a half-decent early 90s weird fucky movie, okay? Something like Fear.com. Yeah. It will be something like Fear.com, where it's like they're trying to catch this killer, but you get to see more of what's going on with this killer. If we got to see more of Eric Roberts being creepy as fuck, then this will be an alright. This will get a higher rating from me. Because I like Fear.com. Because it's weird. This movie has that element of weirdness to it, but only in the last, 20 minutes. Eric Roberts is killing these women, mostly, yes, and freezing them into this big ice sculpture. So yeah, that part, we follow that, and he's mute, but not, he doesn't speak until he's killing people. And you don't realize that until, again, the very last of it. But if you cut out all the fucking Harlequin romance shit, the friggin' bodice ripper, this might have a chance of being a semi-decent little horror movie. As it is, oh boy is it bad. This bored the hell out of me. I almost turned this off. But I stuck through it for the sake of a video. And maybe getting some bit of a horror element to it. No, this is not a recommendation. I'm giving this a 2. And the only reason it's not getting a 1 or a 0 is because of Eric Roberts. The man is beautiful in every way. He just was just... It's Eric Roberts. He's so weird. He'll just do anything. He doesn't care. He'll be in bad movies, he'll be in good movies, rarely. But he doesn't care, and there's some merit in that. But other than Eric Roberts in this movie, no, man. No, I wouldn't. Unless you're into the whole Harlequin romance thing. If you are, more power to you. That is not my jam at all. If you took this and made it into more of a straightforward slasher and not a, like I say, wannabe giallo film, then it's not even a good giallo film. This is a wannabe giallo film. Like, all the kills are black gloves, and you don't see a damn thing, only black gloves. Like, that's obviously what they're trying to do. And he doesn't stab people. Usually it's black gloves and a stabby thing. This is black gloves and saran wrap, but still. Yeah, they really should have followed Eric Roberts more. I don't have much more to say about it than that. Don't bother. Don't bother with this one. It's not great. So I'm gonna go and do something else. Probably watch something from the horror pack. And I will see you in the next video.